Here we are for the final Watkins Glen race of the IROC series, the 2005 season, Watkins Glen 100, here in the beautiful state of New York. On the pole, it's Macy Pena, and to the outside of her, it will be Krista Rains. Those are the only two that have won a race this season. Then Grayson Winker is third, Spanky Hammer points leader fourth, Mara Pena in fifth, Michael Ferris, Jeff Kingston, Jeff Lewis, David Hoots, Michael Canto, and Hunter Sleppy round out your 11-car field. So 11 laps, 11 cars, in the beautiful state of New York. A nice day for racing. The two ladies on the front row, Macy Pena and Krista Rains, as they come down the front straightaway into the restart zone. And we're racing here at Watkins Glen. Macy Pena clears the field as they come off the S's. Grayson Winker gets to second. Krista Rains falls back to third. Bound for it right now. Big battle back here. They're going up and over the curbs. I thought they're gonna wreck each other. Spanky Ham sails into the 5th position. That is your points leader. But up front, it's all Macy Pena trying to get to the points lead. Won at Daytona, looking for her second win of the season, but she still has 10 laps to go to get to that victory. So still a long way. Don't give anyone the win just yet. As we saw in the 2004 IROC race, your leader hit the wall off of this corner right here, turn number 7, and fell all the way back to, oh, car hard on the wall right there. Fell all the way back hard, as Hunter Sleppy was the one who got into the wall. Macy Pena doing a good job of pulling away as they come off turn number 1. Into the S's. Battle back here. Michael Ferris just past Jeff Kenningston for the 6th position. Ferris trying to get up into the top 5 as here comes Jeff Lewis following right through. Oh, battle up here. Krista Rains on Grayson Winker for second. Rains started second, fell back, and now she'll get right back to the 2nd position. Kingston and Lewis still bound side by side. David Hoots and Michael Kent also a part of this battle. They're still side by side. Pretty big battle right here. Looks like no one makes any passes there. Spanky Ham and Michael Ferris could be bound for a position here. Grayson Winker got passed by Krista Rains last lap, but is now over the back bumper of that 15 car. Whoa, way wide back there. In my opinion, a nice solid 4th. Spanky Ham, your points leader. Right to the top 5. Here we go. Grayson Winker and Mara Pena bound for 3rd. Excuse me. Into the bus stop. Grayson up over the curb. Mara also up over the curb. But who's going to get off the carousel? Who gets the run? Contact! Oh! Mara Pena hard into the wall and on her side! With Grayson Winker, the yellow is out. A hard hit. Winker's upside down. And a horrible collision. Macy Pena is going to get back to the line first. But 2 of our front 5 crash hard. Macy gets back to the line first. But Mara Pena and Grayson Winker involved in a hard crash through the carousel. Let's see what happened. Here's our first view of it. You can't really see how it happened, but Pena was trying to pass Grayson Winker and got tight. Slides up into Winker and right here clips into the wall. Look at this. Hard hit for Mara Pena. But then behind her, something we didn't see, Grayson Winker went upside down. Let's look at Mara Pena's hit in real time, and then we'll go look at Grayson Winker's flip, and then that in real time as well. Oh my God. I thought the L3 was going to go barrel rolling down the track. with how hard she hit. And Grayson Winokur ends up on her roof, as you see from this view. See, once again, the 03 get tight, come up. Nothing the 4 could really do there. Grayson Winokur staying on the track. And once she hit the tire barriers, it did a slow rollover back on her wheels and ends up on the roof. Scary accident for Winokur and Mara Pena. Let's look at that in real time. Oh, Lord. Hope everyone's okay after that. That was a scary, scary crash. The battle for third, and it takes them both out of the race. Macy Pena, however, gets back to line first, and she'll have to deal with a restart with about 8 other drivers behind her, as she'll take the green flag with the race lead. Here they are in the short chute. Come to take the green flag on lap number 6, so we still have a lot of racing left. In fact, less than half of the way through the race. As you can see, the cars out are Grayson Winokur and Mara Pena. They were both involved in that scary, scary accident. We hope everyone's okay after that. Macy Pena is in the race lead. In second, we have Krista Raines. Spanky Ham, your points leader, in third. Michael Ferris is fourth. Jeff Kingston, fifth. Jeff Lewis in sixth. David Hoots in seventh. Hunter Sleppy, eighth. And Michael Canto, ninth. That's your field, as there's only 9 cars left in the race. And the pace car, make the right-hand turn parallel this time. Restart on lap number 6. Macy Pena has dominated here. Watkins Glen, but has to deal with the restart. And this is our first restart of the Watkins Glen races and the final Watkins Glen race, as the field comes down the front straightaway. Green flag back in the air, right back racing. Macy got away pretty well there. Krista Raines might be balanced Spanky Ham for second. Jeff Lewis and Jeff Kingston battling. Car slow! It's Hunter Sleppy. Might have been a problem there. 17 possibly missed a shift. 17 has gotten going, but it's slower. Problem there. We'll get a follow-up on that. Battle for second. Spanky Ham, your points leader, coming for that second position. Trying to get it. Oh, they make contact. They're going around. Spanky Ham and Krista Raines off track. Second and third crash. No yellow. Hunter Sleppy is slow. Michael Ferris up to second. Now the yellow is called. And Macy Pena got a great restart, and we'll have to do another one. Jeff Lewis, Jeff Kingston, Michael Ferris. Second, third, fourth. How this race has changed. Kingston to the wall. Ferris and Lewis are balanced side by side for second. Lewis gets at the stripe. What a race this turned out behind her. Sleppy coming down pit road. Problem on that 17. Oh no! Hunter Sleppy just hit the pit barrels. What a wacky race at Watkins Glen. Man. Well, let's see what happened to Krista Raines and Spanky Ham in the bus stop. Spanky Ham making a charge for second. Trying to get up past Krista Raines. And Raines goes way wide over the curb. And that's what got her into Spanky Ham. They go spinning hard into the wall. See right there? The caution's not called at this point. They're off course all right. But then when they were driving back onto the track, I believe that they went a little bit too slow for the IROC officials. Like you see, they're still hitting the wall. I think they called the caution right there, possibly thinking they couldn't steer the cars. See, yeah, right there the caution comes out. So IROC officials did make a chance trying to keep it green, but not gonna happen as they get going again. And now we're gonna have even more cars out as the 1700 Sleppy hit the pit wall. So we should only have about 8 cars left. And Macy Pena gonna have to deal with one final late race restart here at Watkins Glen. We didn't have a restart in any of the previous 9 IROC races here at Watkins Glen. In this race, we'll have 2 of them. We'll restart with 3 laps to go on lap number 9. Hunter Sleppy is after hitting the pit barrels. The 15 Krista Raines and the 01 Spanky Ham have some rear end damage. They will be slower, but they're still in the race. 8 cars left. Macy Pena leading, Jeff Lewis is second, Michael Ferris in third, David Hoots fourth, Jeff Kingston fifth, Michael Canto sixth, Spanky Ham and Chris Raines both wrecked in the bus stop. They brought out the caution, they're 7th and 8th, and they both have some rear end damage. Well, let's see if we can end this race under the green flag, as it looks like these guys are racing very aggressive here today. As the pace car is in. Restart lap number 9. 3 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. The field off turn number 7 under the bridge. Into the restart zone. We're back racing at Watkins Glen. Can Macy Pena hold off Jeff Lewis and Michael Ferris? Lewis got a pretty good restart. Don't count him out on that 16. Charging is Jeff Lewis. He was outside the top 5. And then 2 pairs of cars crashed out. And look at where he gets up to. The 2nd position. And he passed Michael Ferris. Comes to take the caution flag. That's how he's gotten up to 2nd. Single file through all the cars. Macy Pena leads them into the bus stop. But Jeff Lewis and Michael Ferris not letting her get away. Bell for 3rd. David Hoots and Ferris are side by side. Ferris gets the position. Lewis trying to get a run. He might have one right here onto Macy Pena. 16 car looks pretty fast right now on this restart. Can he get to her though? Applying pressure on Macy Pena all over the back bumper of the 97. 2 laps of racing to go at Watkins Glen. And Jeff Lewis has a fast car. That 16 looks pretty stout right now. Macy Pena having a little bit of trouble off the corners. Can Jeff Lewis do it? He has 1.5 laps to try and get past that 97. Trying to get a run into the bus stop. He has no one pressuring him from behind. That's what he wants. He's not close enough to make a move into the bus stop, though. Macy Pena did get away in the S's. Jeff Lewis way wide. And Michael Ferris is there for 2nd. That might be all she wrote. Battle back there for a position. Jeff Kingston is battling with Michael Canto. This is for a top 5 spot. Who would have thought that there would only be 8 cars running after this race? Here they come. To the stripe. Macy Pena has dominated the race. Has to get around one more time to win. Oh, hard into the wall. One more time around Watkins Glen. Macy Pena has dominated here at Watkins Glen. Start from the pole. Won at Daytona. Looking for her 2nd win of the season. Jeff Lewis is trying to run her down. She got through the S's. Great right there. She got off them pretty well. Down the back straightaway. And into the bus stop for the final time here today. Macy Pena has to keep it under control. Oh, she went to the dirt pretty good there. She had to let off. But Jeff Lewis goes really wide in the carousel. Final times into turns 6 and 7. Final 2 corners. Macy Pena will have to get through turn 6, which she does. Now can she get through turn 7 without hitting the wall? If she does, she's a 2-time winner in the IROC series. Off of 7, Macy Pena dominates Watkins Glen. And it's a wacky race, but she wins her 2nd race of the IROC season. 8 cars finished the race, 3 out because of accidents. Macy Pena dominates. She held off Jeff Lewis and others on late race restarts to get the victory. As we look at the finisher results, Macy Pena wins, and that could really move her up in points. She could get to the points lead. Jeff Lewis is 2nd, Michael Ferris in 3rd, David Hoots 4th, Michael Canto in 5th. Spanky Ham is 6th, Krista Raines 7th, and Jeff Kingston 8th. Those are the only guys that finished the race. Hunter Sleppy, Mara Pena, and Grayson Winokur out because of accidents. And your points that are coming today, Spanky Ham 6th. Not bad considering he was the one that went flying into the bus stop sideways backwards and wrecked with Krista Reigns. So not a bad day for Spanky Hammer, your points leader. But congratulations to Macy Pena on a dominating victory. Moves into the points lead. As you can see that right here, Macy Pena picks up win number 2 on the season and moves to the points lead as Spanky Ham is 19 points back in second. Michael Canto is third. Michael Ferris is fourth, and Krista Reigns fifth. And Jeff Lewis is sixth. Hunter Sleppy seventh. David Hoots in eighth. Jeff Kenningston in ninth, and Grayson Winokur 10th. And Mara Pena rounds out the points field in 11th. I don't believe anyone has led all 3 races besides Macy Pena in any of the seasons. Macy Pena has led all 3 races for 18 laps, has the points lead, but Michael Canto has finished top 5 in all 3 races. He's third in points right now. See, these 3 are the only guys to DNF this season so far. But the next race will be the Richmond 100 at Richmond. See you guys then.